Oh, habari yenu? Sandra, Jed, habari yenu?
Habari yangu, uko sawa?
Niko mzima, nashukuru. Yes, nafurahi. So naweza sema sijahudhuria tuseme sherehe ya mabinamu zangu kuhitimu, lakini nikimaliza hili darasa najitayarisza naenda kwenye sherehe ndogo. So I'm going to a small party that they have after this. So tayari inaendelea. So sherehe imeisha kama saa 9, saa 10. Nikawaambia tu nitaenda kama saa 3 nikishamaliza hili darasa. Yes. So but nashukuru Mungu kwa yote. So umekuwaje? How have you been?
Hai, niko vizuri. Lakini kuna baridi sana. Tofauti na baridi nyingi. Pia
Ndio.
mvua inanyesha.
Ndio. Najua upande wa kusini mwa dunia ndio mnakaribia msimu wa baridi, so baridi ni kali. Pia hapa Kenya, so hapa Kenya kuna mvua kidogo kwa wingi. Hata Mombasa baridi iko kidogo, although Mombasa kuna joto, lakini sehemu zingine za Nairobi kuna baridi sana. So actually kuna theluji, it's snowing sehemu zingine za Kenya, like ambazo ziko kwenye kimo cha juu kabisa. So on high altitude kuna theluji, it's snowing already. Yes.
Ya
Yes.
Afrika Kusini, Cape Town kuna theluji.
Okay. Safi kabisa. Sandra, naona unasema uko poa kabisa. Uko wapi huko kuna kelele? Nilikuwa nafikiria uko nyumbani. Oh, I thought that at home. Yes, you are saying that you're in a wrong place.
No, I'm on the way home.
Okay. So I would say you can take this opportunity kujitambulisha, like introduce yourself as I get into the lesson. This is something that we always do, like customary before the lesson. So we introduce ourselves in Swahili. So you can introduce yourself, say your name, say where you come from, things like that. Yes.
Sawa. Jina langu Sandra, nimetoka Uganda. Na wewe?
Jina langu ni Amwell, of course. Naishi Mombasa. Yes. Yes, Jed, unaweza jitambulisha pia. So you can introduce yourself, Jed.
Mimi naitwa Jay. Natoka Afrika Kusini.
Okay, so okay. Naona Rosie anasema atachelewa kidogo, but yuaja. So yes, so Sandra alikuwa amepotea kwa muda, so Sandra has been lost for a moment there. So yes, I've not seen you in like forever. So unaweza tuambia, where have you been? Umekuwa wapi? So maybe in Kiswahili, in English, I don't know which one you use, or a mixture of the two. Umekuwa wapi? You know, where have you been?
Kazi, shule, yeah.
Okay. Safi kabisa. So, Jed, na wewe umeshinda ukifanya aje? Tumekuwa na wewe juzi. So, we were with you the day before yesterday. So, how have you been? Umekuwa aje? Maisha yanakupelekaje? You know, how is life? You know, generally. Jed? Okay. So sijui kama unanisikia. So anyways, leo tulikuwa tuangalie kuhusu tuseme daily activities, daily routines, you know, things that we usually do every now and then. These are like mixtures of mostly verbs, but also we look a little bit about adjectives and adverbs down the line. But we are looking at daily activities that we usually do, you know? So these ones, they are very good. And I think next week we will read a story with all these so that we are able to, you know, understand them. So things are getting a little bit interesting in Swahili, you know. So yes, so as I usually ask, which verb or which activity here are you not familiar with, or what are you familiar with, you know? Yes. Sandra, you're the one who is mpya kidogo today, so yeah, so I know you're not very new, but you are in a round race, but unajua participation. Participation is a little very important in this session, so we participate. So you can look which verb, you don't know which one, you have seen it first, or which verbs are you familiar with, no, this kind of thing. It depends. Some people, they may see verbs that they are familiar with, but they may also see like verbs which they are not familiar with. Yes, so take it away.
The third verb, kuoga, to take a shower. Kupika na kusali.
Kusali. Okay, so you are not familiar with them?
Yes, and also kupumzika, relax.
Kupumzika. Yes, relax or taking a rest. Either way, you can say like taking a rest, kupumzika or relax. Yes. Yes. Okay. Excellent. So you're not familiar with that. Kupumzika, kupika, kusali, kuoga. Yes. Very good words. What about you, Jed? Jed, I know you are almost familiar with everything.
Ndio. Ndio, I'm familiar with all
Yes.
the verbs.
Yes. Safi kabisa. So now, because I see that you're familiar with this, so I'll just ask you to choose maybe like, because we have 20 verbs, you can choose like 5 verbs, which you can make a small, simple sentence, you know, in Swahili, using these verbs. So of course we start with Jed. So we start with Jed. And once we start with you, you can like 5 sentences using like any of the verbs. Yes.
Mimi
Hey,
ninapenda
Rosie. Karibu.
ninapenda
Yes.
ninapenda kulala mapema. Pia ninapenda kupumzika kwa mchana. Jana nitazama video ya ya kufanya mazoezi Kiswahili. That's 3, eh? 4.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Ninapenda kucheza mpira wa meza. Pia hobi zangu ni kupika, kusoma, na kusali. Then kusali si hobby, lakini ni lifestyle.
Okay. So umesema kusali. So kusali, you can also say kuomba, okay? So kusali, it's actually inatoka from the Arabic word like kufanya swara. So like, they're praying for Muslims. So you can say kusali. So also prayers, the way we say maombi, you can say sara, right? Sara yako, maombi. So kuomba. So kuomba, it's a prayer, like praying, kuomba, praying, ya maombi, like praying to God. Kusali kwa Mungu, okay? Then if you are saying about a prayer on this, you can also say Sara, also you can say dua, okay? So those are like synonyms. So prayer is, you can say prayer, Sara, dua, or even maombi, maombi, yes. So Sara, dua, or maombi. So these are like, when you are saying about prayers, synonyms for this. Then kusali, kuomba, it's praying itself, the action. Yes, so kusali, praying to God. Nasali kwa Mungu, I'm praying to God. Naomba Mungu, I'm praying to God. Yes, then you can also say, Sara yangu kwa Mungu, my prayer to God. Maombi yangu kwa Mungu, my prayer to God. Dua yangu kwa Mungu, my prayer to God. Tuko sawa? Yes. So hizo, yes, so those 3 words are synonyms, yes. So Rosie, mambo, karibu. Sorry for throwing you into the deep end of Swahili today.
Habari
Nzuri.
samahani, nimetoka kufika.
Okay. Lakini tunashukuru umefika. Umefika. So we just got started. Tumeanzia hivi karibuni. Hii ndio nini ya kwanza, tumejitambulisha tu kwa sababu hatuko wengi. So we just introduced ourselves because we were not many of us. So just me and Jed and Sandra here. Then just told Sandra to let's say identify some of the words that she is not familiar with, and she identified kuoga, she identified kupumzika, kupika, and kusali. So then after she identified this word, then I just requested Jed to make using 5 examples in the sentence to make a few simple sentences, 5 of them. And she was just making them, although Jed made 8 of them. Actually, no, yes, 8 of them, and also used 12 words in this block of the words. So yeah, so now as she was going to kusali, so I was just mentioning about different ways you can find these words, because some of them they have synonyms. So you might find one word used in an alternative word to say the same thing. Yes. So these are some of the daily activities that you do. For example, everybody eats every day, you drink something, you always take a shower, you always clean up the house, you always sleep, you eat something, you do some work, you relax sometimes when you're very tired. If maybe praying, you may not pray a lot, but also you listen to music, listen to your kids, you watch the TV, you're always traveling maybe from to and from to work, commuting. You can also take a walk. Some people drive, you can do some exercise, you are running Swahili, you're also writing some stuff in Swahili. After this, you'll be a little bit hungry, you go and cook, after you are done, the whole day. You are like, Asante Mungu Baba, Usari, and maybe you listen to some music. Yes, daily activities. Ndio, vitu ambavyo unafanya kila siku. I don't know. Yes. So,
Kweli.
Yes, I don't know. Maybe these are I on the tutorials, I said that maybe these are like my daily activities, but not everybody has my daily activities, like all of them. Some of them may have not like, they may have like 10 of them that they are doing every day. Others, they may have like 50, especially like you guys, ladies, you have like 50 or 150 actually. Yes, activities going about. For me, these are like too many, but of course, I have to eat, take shower, clean some stuff, sleep. These are like my daily activities that I do every day. Yes. So for me, so different case with somebody. And so if you feel that the activity has been left out, you can always say, yo, what about this activity? So you can always ask, kumbuka hivyo. Yes. Yes.
Asante.
So Rosie, so we go to Sandra. So Sandra will make a few sentences, then we'll come back to you, Rosie. Okay. So Sandra, you can make a few sentences, like 5 of them, using any of the words on the screen. Kama inawezekana, if it's possible. Yes.
Nienda kulala leo.
Okay. That is one. Yes. Nilienda kulala leo. Yes. You went to sleep. Still, 4 more. Bado.
Hapana.
Yes. Still, bado. More sentences. Yes. Like 4 of them. No.
Fanya kazi. Fanya kazi. I don't know.
Don't worry about the grammar. Okay. So today, okay, you remember when we started out, I told you guys, I'm your coach. Okay, language instructor. So it's baby steps. Okay. Don't worry about the grammar. At the end of the day, we are like trying to pronounce the few words, get used to them, see them, this like, that is what we are doing. With time, we are getting to building the correct words, knowing the tenses and stuff, knowing the category, but that is like as we continue, so we are going step by step, and that's why we started this crash course, like step by step. So don't worry about the grammar. Think the way you are thinking, use the word, put a few words, spices. It may not come out the way you want, but it's a progress, baby steps. Yes.
But for me,
yes.
At the moment, I can't create proper sentences. Maybe I hear others and I see what next.
You can just add a few words. Like for example, you can say kunywa chai, kunywa majani, chai, kahawa, kunywa chai. It means drink the tea, something rahisi. Kusafiri Nairobi, traveling to Nairobi, something. It's okay. It's okay. So yes, so we go to Rosie. You listen a little bit to Rosie, then we come back. Just think about something you want to say. Maybe 2 more sentences, not a lot. Or just you ask of 2. Maybe 5 or very many, but you already made 1. So 2 more. So for now, we go to Rosie, then we'll come back to you. Think about something. All the Swahili that you know. Yes, we're using the Rosie. Awamu ni yako. Yes.
And this Sandra, hi, it's good to meet you, and I totally know what it's like to find it difficult to start speaking. I've been there, and I sympathize, but your in good company, and it's a good place to dare to try.
Yes.
So Leo, nilikula mkate asubuhi.
Yes.
Mimi sipendi kusafisha nyumba.
Who likes? Nani anapenda? I don't like.
That's two. Kwa bahati mbaya, unfortunately, sisomi sana. I don't have time to read much. Nyumbani, mume wangu anasikiliza muziki. No. At home, it's my husband who listens to a lot of music.
Yes. Oh my God. Umetumia neno, you have used a word which not used in a while. Did you say that? No?
No. Not the M-N-O. No.
N-O? No music, like no, hakuna muziki. Like he does not listen to a lot of music, or he listens to a lot of music.
I thought it meant too much.
No. No. Okay. So it's okay. So no means yes, a lot. So you can say no. So yes, the reason why, don't worry. I told you Swahili has dialects. So no or no. It's okay.
Okay.
Yes, it means yes, that one means a lot of music. Yes, a lot. It's a word that we don't use a lot, but it's there.
Okay.
Yes.
Sana.
You just say sana. Don't say sana. Sana means like the frequency, often. Sana, often. But if you say sana, means a lot.
Okay.
Sana, one sana, a lot.
So sana.
Yes, if you say two sanas, it means like the frequency, often.
Yeah,
yes.
That's true. Ninaenda kazi yangu kwa gari. Nasafiri kwa gari kazini, to work. Kazini? Do you say
yes, kazini.
Okay. Voila, I did my 5.
Yes, actually it's more than 5. Uko sawa. Yes. Uko sawa. Yes. So yes.
We lost Sandra.
Yeah, it's okay. So she just, I was actually checking WhatsApp. She told me because she is, she is still on the way at home. So somehow the connection is, she was in the bus stop, literally. Yes. And she just put the earbuds and she was listening to the bus. So yes, so the connection not very good. And also talking in front of the people, she's a little bit shy, in the bus. Yes. Uh-huh. So yes, so okay, the next question that will ask you. So is there any word in this daily activity you think that is a little bit difficult for you, you're not familiar with?
I didn't know well, kusafiri kwa miguu, kutembea, which is best?
Okay. So if somebody asks you like the means that you traveled by, okay, the means specifically the means, you can say traveling by foot, you know, or on foot, but also you can say Eduardo is here, traveling by foot, but also you can say like traveling by bus, traveling on foot, traveling by bus, by aeroplane. So now you can say kusafiri kwa miguu in Swahili. But if somebody asks you, you can say natembea. Here is another option. But if they ask you the means that you're traveling with, you can say kusafiri, ninasafiri kwa miguu. It means I'm on foot. Yes, because it's also, your foot are also a means of transport. Yes. Ndio, Eduardo, mambo, karibu.
Mambo, hanjamboni,
Karibu, Eduardo.
pole, nimechelewa. Leo nimechelewa. Pole sana.
It's okay, usijali. So tuko hapa, tunajaribu kuelewa shughuli za kawaida. Yes, we are trying to understand daily activities. Yes.
Shughuli za kawaida, nzuri sana.
Yes.
Jambo,
Yes, so-
Rosana. Hujambo?
Mzima, asante. Si jambo. Na wewe?
Niko salama, niko fresh. Asante. Shukrani.
Good.
Hey. Okay, excellent. So tutaendelea. So that is kusafiri kwa miguu. So is there another one?
Same for kusafiri kwa gari. Kuenda kwa gari.
Yes. There's like we always say kuna njia nyingi za kumua ama kumchinja paka. So there's tuseme nyani. So in Swahili we say there's different ways of skinning the monkey. So which means that they're synonyms, you know, depending with whatever you want to say. Yes. Yes, killing the cat or skinning the cat or skinning the monkey, there's different ways. So you can say nimetumia gari, or you can say nimesafiri kwa gari, or nimeendesha gari, you know, different actions, you know, how you express them depends with the context. Yes.
Okay.
Deal.
Asante.
Yes. Okay.
Otherwise, I'm good for them all.
Okay, safi kabisa. I know Eduardo, hivi vitenzi, they are very familiar with you. You are very familiar with these tenses. Very easy for you, Eduardo. So,
Sawa natumaini hiyo.
yes.
Ya shughuli za kawaida ndio
Yes.
naona nasijua sehemu mkubwa kwa vitenzi hiyo. Ya kwa mfano
Yes.
kusikia mziki, kusali, kupika. Okay. Twaweza kuongezeka kupigia simu au kupiga simu. Kupiga simu.
Okay, on that note, umesema kusikiliza muziki. Okay, so I've written like kusikiliza. What if I tell you kusikia? What is the meaning of kusikia?
Kusikia, to hear.
Yes. Let me write it in the chat. Kusikia, okay, to hear something. Nimesikia kelele, so which means I've heard some noise. Nimesikia kelele. Then when you say kusikiliza, so kusikiliza in the chat, kusikiliza, It's to listen to something, okay? So they are, I know they are synonyms, but from time to time, especially if you are listening to the music or something, you can say, ninasikiliza muziki ama ninasikiliza radio. I'm listening to some music or I'm listening to the radio. But what if you want to say, I have heard some noise? So you can say, nimesikia kelele. Yes, I've heard some noise. Nimesikia kelele. Nimesikia kelele jikoni. I've heard some noise in the kitchen. Jikoni, kitchen. I've heard some noise in the kitchen. So you're like, nyamaza. Oh, nyamaza means like quiet. Keep quiet.
Keep quiet, nyamaza.
Yes, nyamaza. Nimesikia kelele jikoni. Nyamaza. Nimesikia kelele jikoni. Silence. I had some noise in the kitchen, you know, that one. So you may find them, they are used as somewhat interchangeably, but it's good to know a little bit of difference between the two words. Sawa?
Sawa.
Yes.
Sawa.
Okay, so I'll continue. We have some, these are like some normal verbs, the ones that we were looking at. So then we have some examples, okay? So these are like just examples. We using the same words we were using there. So I made a little bit of sentences, okay? Which are like for practice to show you like the sentences, how to make like good sentences, like the same sentences we were making. So in this one, we just did maybe two each, okay? So 2 sentences each. And we can start with Eduardo. You start reading number 1 and number 2. Of course, they have the translation, number 1, number 2. Then we can go to Jed, 3, 4, Rosie, 5, 6, then we go back. Yes, that is. Sawa?
Okay, namba moja, ninakula chakula cha mchana sasa. 2, nimekunywa maji baridi leo.
3, baada ya mazoezi nitapumzika kidogo. 4, mimi hupenda kusoma vitabu vya hadithi.
5, leo ninafanya kazi katika ofisi. Watoto wanacheza nje katika bustani.
Yes, bustani, yes, that word, bustani. So anyone who has come across the word bustani?
Yes.
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 Yes, bustani, very good word. Yes, a very good word. So for example, bustani, it can mean a lot of things. For example, if you have a small, like for example, you have like arboretum, like something even like an arboretum, it can also be called bustani in Swahili. Arboretum, like a place where people go and chill, there's cool climate, trees everywhere. An arboretum, still in Swahili, it's bustani. Then, if you have, yes, also.
Hello? Oh, I think that
Frozen.
Amal, you are froze. Okay. Okay, so Rose said that it also could mean what? Arboretum. What's that?
Arboretum. It's a park where many different species of trees are planted, like a collection of tree species, which is also a nice place to walk around.
Okay, Rosanna, can I ask you a favor? Could you write down that word, please, on the chat?
Sure. Oh.
Yeah, he lost connection maybe, or he had a power outage. Okay, he's here. Arboretum.
It sounds Latin.
Okay, samahani, narudi. Kompyuta yangu imeisha betri, nilisahau kuweka charge. Okay, so yes, so I'm grabbing the charger. Sorry, I forgot. I thought it had enough battery, so I'll be back. So I just switched it on. So poleni sana. I'm very sorry. I apologize. It's coming online. Yes, so I forgot to charge. Yes.
Okay, sawa sawa, usijali kaka. Kila kitu kiko sawa.
Yes, I'm well being handled.
Kila kitu kiko sawa.
Ndio, narudi. Ndio. So tunaweza endelea. So kuhusu like bustani. So I was talking about bustani. So even Abaratam, it can still be like named as bustani. And also if you have like a kitchen garden, like the small garden at the backyard of your house, that one is still bustani. Then also if you have like, you have seen like these people who have like places where they plant flowers. So that is also bustani, but now you have to specify. You say bustani la maua, like the flowers. Bustani la maua. Yes. So something of the sort. Yes.
Bustani,
Then also,
maua.
yes. Does it make sense?
Ndio.
Ndio.
Okay. Yes. So
Ina maana.
yes, maua, flowers. Bustani la maua.
Bustani ya maua.
Maua. Maua yako kwenye ngeli ya jima. So we are not in the classification of nouns yet, but maua yako kwenye jima. So R-A. Bustani la maua. Yes.
Okay, maua. Napenda sana maua. Kwa sababu maua inanuka, no, maua yananuka vizuri.
Actually, not nuka is for like bad smell, odor. So if it's flowers, you say yananukia. Yes, nukia. Marashi maua yananukia. But if it's a dead something, like for example, you have a dead kukaracha in your house, mende, you say inanuka. Like dead something very bad, like a smell. You say inanuka, ibaya. So it smells very bad. Yes.
Maua yananukia vizuri, samahani. I'm going to correct that. Oh, cucaracha, cockroach. En français, c'est le cafard. Kwa Kifaransa, lakini siwezi kumbuka neno la cucaracha kwa Kiswahili.
Mende.
Mende, asante.
Yes. Unajua, yes, so umenikumbusha kuna Kiswahili, yes, kwa Kiswahili mtu akikwambia acha umakmende, so kuna huyu jamaa anaitwa Mark Mende. Mark Mende, it's like basically calling somebody a cucaracha. He is like a kind of a villain who like Afi. So it does not die. Like for example, how do I explain? The guy is like, how do I say? He faces danger and he hurts himself. Then after everything clears up, he comes out again. So he is called, the name was Mark. Then now, because it's like, in Swahili, and I told Mark Mende, because he does not die, He always rises on top, even when there's danger. So Mark Mende. So if somebody tells you, acha kuwa Mark Mende, It's like they are telling you, stop being like a gangster or, you know, that kind of a thing. Mark Mende.
Mark Mende?
Yes, like Mark, somebody's name, Mark Mende.
McDonald.
Mark?
Yes, like
McDonald,
McDonald, but now you say Mark Mende. Yes, somebody. He is called Mark Mende. Yes, so, but Mark Mende means like a gangster or something, because, yeah, so you are doing a lot of crazy stuff. Yes. So a lot of crazy stuff, and they catch up with you. People think that you are dead, or you are dead, or you are done with them. Then you rise above those things again, and the people are like, "Yo, dude, I thought that you were eliminated." Then you just tell them, "No, don't worry, I'm a Mark Mende. They will not get rid of me." Yes. So, okay, so we are back to Merudi. So using a different program, yes, okay. Yes,
It's
so
a different
yeah,
list.
yes, so the other one is the one that I'm using, it has stopped working. I don't know why, but I'll continue just with this one. Yes, so it stopped working, the one that I usually use, but now we just continue with this one. So where were you? Were we? No. Iko mbali kidogo. Yes, so tulikuwa hapa. Sorry. So, okay, so so I'll read number 7 and 8. So ninapenda kusikiliza mziki wa aina mbalimbali. Ninapenda kusikiliza mziki wa aina mbalimbali. Okay, so what is the meaning of mbali? Mbali, one mbali. What is the meaning of mbali?
Kama tofauti, aina tofauti.
No. Two mbali means different or tofauti, but one mbali.
Far away, distant.
Yes, something that is distant. So for example, if I say, Eduardo anaishi mbali, you know, like Rosie, we compare the distance between France and South Africa, they are karibu, very near, you know, like within 4 hours, I'm down to the south or north, either way, not very far, karibu sana. But for Eduardo, I have to go for over 10 hours to get to San Jose. So Eduardo anaishi mbali, you live far. Mbali, far, yes, far away. Yes, if it's very, very far away, I think far away it's mbali sana, but mbali it's just far. Yes, far. But far away, mbali sana. Yes, far away. Then what is number 7? Number 9, number 8. Jioni tunapenda kuangalia filamu moja. No, yes, filamu pamoja. Sorry, pamoja. Filamu pamoja. Yes. In the evening, we like to watch movies together. Okay. Somebody read number 9 and 10.
Sorry. Namba 9. Mara nyingine nafanya safari za kusafiri. Mara nyingi nafanya safari za kusafiri kwa gari.
Okay.
I often travel by car.
Yes, mara nyingi, I often, yes, mara nyingi, often, yes, mara nyingi nafanya safari za kusafiri kwa gari. Yes.
Would we say sometimes hufanya mara nyingi mimi hufanya safari za kusafiri kwa gari? Hufanya.
Yes, hufanya also it's appropriate. For example, you may have to drop like mara nyingi. Okay, you may have to drop that. Then you say mimi hufanya safari za kusafiri na gari, so that it becomes also I often, because when you say mara nyingi now and you are using you, who, it becomes redundant. So if you're not using mara nyingi, So as a placeholder, you can say mimi hufanya safari za kusafiri kwa gari, which directly translates to I often travel by the car, you know. But if I use mara nyingi, I'll say mara nyingi nafanya. Yes. So I was just trying to make it simple. And also teaching you a few more words. Yes.
Asante.
Okay, number 10.
Kumi, kabla ya kulala, mimi husali kidogo.
Yes. Huyu ni Jed. Yes. Very good. Nadhani, I don't know about the rest, but me too, I think. I usually have to do a little bit of a prayer every time I wake up and every time I sleep. So, kila asubuhi na kila jioni. Every morning and every evening. Yes. So, yes. Unaweza sema, kabla ya kwenda shughuli zangu na kabla ya kulala, mimi husali kidogo. Yes. Before going to my daily activities and before going to sleep, I pray a little kidogo. Yes.
Amen.
Ndio, amina.
Muhimu sana. Very important. Yes. Muhimu sana. Yes. Okay. So tutaangalia hii ni darasa. So in the tutorials, Rosie has already seen this. So I promised them last week we were not able to get into Swahili time, but in the tutorials we had already talked about this. I think tutorial by 11. So we talked a little bit about Swahili time, which can be a little bit confusing. Yes, but of course, for Jed, I know it's a no-brainer, but for many people, you find it's very difficult to wrap your end around Swahili time. So out of the gate, I always say Swahili time, we start counting our time from dawn to dusk, okay? So English time or the normal European time, it starts counting from midday to midnight. African time, not only Swahili time, most of the African communities start counting time from dawn to dusk. Tuko pamoja? Are we together?
Ndio, tuko pamoja.
Yes. Okay, so we can say like this. So for example, if I want to say this class, okay, this class. So we can say my Kenyan time, this class, it's always 19:30. How would you say that in Swahili? I know for you, Rosie, it's for you, you can say European time. The class is 18:30 for you at the moment, 18:30. So how would you say that? For Eduardo, I'm not sure what time it is, maybe 12:30. I'm not sure. How would you say that?
Endelea, Rosa.
Yes.
Nitajaribu darasa la Amuel linaanza saa moja na nusu.
Yes.
Ndio,
You can say saa moja, yes. But also, kuna if like you are trying to be like, how do you say? Somebody, you know, some people you may tell them saa moja na nusu and they show up in the morning, okay? Yes, remember to tell them jioni. So it's written here, asubuhi or jioni. Yes? So you can tell them saa moja na nusu jioni. Sawa. Then also if you want to, although I forgot, maybe one of these 10 days I'll add the days of the week, but I assume that almost everybody knows the days of the week. Then you can say, darasa la Amuel linaanza saa moja na nusu jioni kila Jumanne na Alhamisi. Very dang bien.
Wow.
But it means, yes, very dang bien. Very dang bien. But
yeah.
yes, but I'll write it for you in the chat. So I know that whenever I open this, it may block everything, and that's why I don't like using this mode of Zoom. But the other one used to open. So, but you have to bear with me. So darasa, rangu, okay, rangu, Kiswahili, okay, Kiswahili. Maybe we can say that too. Let me just use that to our class. Yes, so maybe you're trying to tell somebody because it's our class. So darasa letu la Kiswahili, okay, linaanza, okay, linaanza saa moja, okay, saa moja na nusu jioni, okay, kila Jumanne na Alhamisi. Okay, there we go. Yes, kwenye chat. Okay, very lengthy, but it means every Tuesday and every Thursday. The last thing, kila. Yes, so it's like todos oh my God, I forgot the days in Spanish. Oh my God. Yes, jueves and martes. Yes.
Todos los martes y jueves.
Yes. Yes, I was trying to remember the days of the week. Oh my God, you know, I've not been talking for a while, so I've been very focused. But I've not studied Spanish, to be honest, like the last 2 months. I've been very busy with my university stuff.
Okay, so
yes, so sometimes I forget things. Yes, so Diego, so how would you say for you, Eduardo? So the class,
okay,
of course, it starts.
Actually, you know, I was going to ask, yeah, we can role play with Rose or Jay. So how would you ask me, what time is it in Costa Rica? How would you ask that? Ask me, what time is it in Costa Rica? So it's more, you know, challenging, more dynamic.
Eduardo, sasa ni saa ngapi Costa Rica?
In Suri, okay. Okay, hapa sasa ni tano na 28 dakika. Sawa? Unaelewa? Okay, again.
Yes.
Again, okay. Sasa ni saa 10 na 28 dakika.
Okay,
Asubuhi.
Eduardo. Yes, Eduardo. Remember. Okay, so as we continue, you're correct somehow. If you like direct translated to Spanish or to English, it's okay. But now we are talking about Swahili. So we are talking about time. So what is the main noun? Every noun, dakika. So we have the dakika, we have the saa, okay? Anything that explains the main noun comes after, okay? So which means you don't say the number first, you say dakika, then the number comes after. The same way I said about the ears. And this will cut across the line anytime you are running Swahili. Any adjectives or adverb that is explaining everything about any noun, the noun or the subject comes first, then all the explainers comes after. In English, I know they come before, but they come after in Swahili. Yes. So, for example, if you want to ask me, how long is this class? Okay, so I'll tell you, ili darasa ni saa moja, 1 hour. Lisari moja, so we say lisari moja sometime, or saa moja na dakika 30. Okay, so dakika 30, not 30 dakika, or moja lisa, or moja saa. No, so you say saa moja, then dakika 30, na dakika 30. So dakika comes before, then saa comes before, then anything after that, it explains about these main subjects, which are like the times, the indicator, the dakika, the hours, and everything. Yes, so they come after. Tuko pamoja. So you can repeat the same. Yes, you hear the sentence again.
Ndio,
Yes.
bila shaka. Sasa ni saa kumi. No, pole. Sasa ni saa 5 na dakika 28. Iko sahihi?
Yes. Sahihi sasa. Yes. Iko safi kabisa. Yes.
Let me write this. Hapa.
Yes.
Hapa ni saa 5 na dakika subiri kidogo 28.
Yes.
Hapa ni saa 5 na dakika 28.
Yes, and I would say that this one does not only talk about time, just keep it in mind whenever you are talking anything about Swahili. For example, I want to say Eduardo is handsome, you know, Rosie and Jed are beautiful, you know. If I'm trying to explain this, all the adjectives that are explaining about you, they'll come after your name. I know in English, we say handsome Eduardo, you know, right? In English, but in Swahili, it is Eduardo handsome. I know it sounds weird, but Eduardo handsome. Rosie, beautiful. Jed, beautiful. I know in English, it's the other way around. So anything in Swahili, provided you have like a noun or the main subject of that sentence, anything that explains about that, it comes after. So just keep in mind, it cuts across the whole language. Yes. Tuko sawa?
Ndio.
Sawa.
Samuel, lakini okay, lakini wakati tunataka kusema kwa mfano dos carros, tunasema magari mawili, sivyo? Magari mawili.
Yeah, same. It makes sense.
Kisha ni oh yeah.
Yes, it's the same thing I'm trying to explain. You see mawili, wili, it's like explaining the quantity in adjective, quantitative adjective, and which is the subject, the adjective comes after. Yes, it cuts across the language. Anything you're trying to explain, it comes after the noun. The noun first, or the subject first,
Yes,
then
right.
all the explainers after.
Yeah, you
In
know, I
English,
don't
we
know
say
why.
two,
Yeah.
dos carros. Okay?
Ndio unasema
Yes,
kweli.
but
Pole.
in Swahili, you say carros, dos. Two
Nimechanganyikiwa.
cars. Yes,
Nimechanganyikiwa. Pole. Ndio,
yes,
kwa
it
mfano,
makes sense now.
dakika, kwa mfano, naweza kusema dakika 15, dakika 52, kwa mfano,
Yes.
dakika 52. So,
Yes.
okay, naelewa sasa, ndio.
Yes, in English, that if you translate it, it goes to 52 minutes, but in Swahili, you say minutes 52.
Minutes 52, okay.
Yes, just think about like that. It's not only about time, like not only time, but in the whole language you may, like I was trying to explain, like, for example, I'm trying to say, like, for example, Rosie, let's say, I would say like maybe you are very brilliant students, right? Yes, like you are very brilliant student. Brilliant is an adjective, right? So if I try to explain that in Swahili, I'll say students brilliant, right? So the adjective brilliant comes after, you know, like it comes after. So the subject, which is students, it's first, then anything after that. So like, for example, we are talking about time here, we have dakika, and now anything that explains the quantity of the dakikas. So we have like 20 or 30 or 40. So it comes to minutes 40. I know in English it's the other way around, but in Swahili, it comes like that. So if I'm trying to explain, like, for example, there's this word I think I explained to some people. Like, for example, I always chat with one of my baby sisters. So my baby sister. So when we are chatting with her, I always call her, like, for example, in English, you say baby girl, right? So for example, we are calling a, yo, baby girl, how are you? Right? In English. But in Swahili, if I translate that Swahili, we call a girl toto. I think I explained that to Eduardo one time. Yes, girl toto. Yes, the analogy of why toto goes after, you know, like toto means like, it's like baby girl. Somebody calling you baby girl in like the equivalent version of the Swahili version of calling somebody like baby girl toto, you know? So because any explainer goes after in Swahili version. Yes. Yes.
So you can say boy toto.
Yes. Boy
Boy
toto.
toto.
Yes,
Girl.
baby boy.
Wow.
Yes.
Girl toto. Wow.
Yes. Yes, and this is not only like about time. Anytime you are explaining anything in Swahili, whenever you have any subject, any explainers to that subject goes after the subject. In English, I know they should come first, but in Swahili, just think the main subject that you want to explain, just think about it first. I know in English it comes like the last thing, but just think of it first, say it first, then try to put all the adjectives or anything that you think it's explaining after. Of course, we have the verb before that. So we have the verb and everything. So for example, you are trying to say, I went to a very big market, right? In Swahili. So just think about it and say, I went to like market, very big. Market comes in between, then
soko kubwa. Soko kubwa.
Sana. Soko kubwa sana. Very big market. Yes. Soko kubwa sana. Very big market. Yes. Okay. So you can see like very big, they come before, but in Swahili they come after. Yes. So you say soko first, then big market, very big, they come after. Yes.
In Swahili, when you want to say my big white car, which order do you put the words with my? Gari langu, kubwa, which way around?
So if you know the order of adjectives in like English, you can use the same order in like if you have more than one adjective, just use the same order in Swahili. But remember that the noun comes before the order follows. So for example, you say my big white car, you know? So we have like the possession, the size, color, I don't remember, quantity or quality. Yes. So they have a certain like this. For me, I don't overthink them, but they come natural. But I think I will have to, yes, just use the English one. But remember, yes, just use the English one. But remember, always the subject comes after, then that order can follow, you know, like marangu, nyeupe, kubwa. Yes, that order comes after, but the main takeaway for this, the subject starts and all the explainers come after. The assortment, we sort them later as we continue. But for now,
that means I got it.
Yes. Nimeipata. Yes.
But hang on, my question, if I want to say my white big car, that'll be gari langu nyeupe kubwa.
Yes.
Gari langu nyeupe kubwa.
Yes, like I was telling Rosie, the takeaway of this whole like talking that I'm explaining is like, remember the subject, most cases like the noun, because sometimes it may not be a noun, it may be a pronoun. But remember, the subject itself of that specific sentence, it starts, then all the explainers come after. Don't worry about the order for now, but remember just the subject starts, then all the explainers come after. That is the takeaway for now. Yes. Yes, subject starts, like for example, the gari starts, then kubwa, nyeupe, and everything they'll follow. The order we run, the order as we continue. Yes, when we get to like deep into the adjectives. Today we are just
Mbwa
identifying them.
wangu mkubwa. But umbo. Hang on a second. Let me try. Umbwa wangu meupe mkubwa. Iko
Yes.
sahihi?
I forgot my.
Wangu meupe mkubwa.
Yes, mbwa wangu
Meupe
mkubwa mweupe. Yes.
mkubwa. Iko sahihi. Wow.
Yes.
Ni ngumu sana.
Yes, for me, I don't overthink them, but I'll get these things I always tell people. I'm a language instructor. So I don't overthink them. When I'm speaking, they'll just come automatically. I'll know how to arrange them. I'm speaking the language, but I have to find a very good cheat sheet when I get to the adjectives to arrange for you like order of adjectives, because this is also very, very important to know how to arrange them. But with time, the reason why we are reading this sentence, they'll just come automatically. You get to know them the more we continue. Yes, but the takeaway for this, subject starts. All the adjectives and adverbs come after. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Endelea.
Okay, tutaendelea. So on the time, I also added a few words. Okay, so a few words which are very crucial. Okay, when we are talking about time. Some of them you may know them, some of them they are very new to you. So I will ask, which word is not very familiar in this list of words?
Jed?
Aduhuri na machweo. Alfajiri. Ndio.
Okay. All right. Jed, I think for you, it's very easy. This one I'll just explain to you. Like, for example, Jed, like for you, I know this one is very easy to explain. So, for example, in the Bible, guys, I know that not everybody likes the Bible, but I like to use it as a reference. Actually, it taught me some of my best Spanish, the Bible itself. I was reading the Spanish Bible against the English Bible. That's why I was able to learn a few like good phrases, like the good translation, because they are very good translation. But anyway, so in the Bible, like when Jesus died, okay, so there was the 3 ladies, during the Easter. I mean, when like that Sunday, Mary, Martha, yes, they woke up. Like that sentence, when it says alfajiri, in Swahili it says alfajiri, like very early in the morning, down, at the down. Yes, if you read the Swahili version and the English version, you find that word there, alfajiri, down, like before the sun, just slightly the sun is coming out. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, alfajiri. Yes. Then, okay, so
Biblia mtakatifu.
Yes. Yes, so you can try reading the Bible sometime. Just get yourself like the Swahili Bible. If you are like a person who reads the verses, just try to check like some of the verses that you know from the Bible and compare them with the version that you know. Maybe the Spanish version or French version of the English version. Try to compare it with the Swahili version, and you'll be amazed what you can learn from the Bible. Because I would say some of the best scholars in terms of translations, they are actually in the Bible school. I know that is not up to debate, but it's something that you'll have to agree with me eventually. They are very good, accurate translations. So it's very difficult for you to miss some words. So yes. So anyways, there. Eduardo, Rosie. So which words are new to you in this, which Jed has not mentioned?
Pengine adhuhuri. Adhuhuri.
Jed already said adhuhuri.
Okay. Well, adhuhuri pia pengine alasiri.
Mhm.
Alasiri.
Yes, Araceli. Araceli, it's also not many people, you know.
John, Alasiri.
Mhm.
Mchana kutwa. Usiku
Mhm.
kucha.
Yes.
Kucha. Usiku kucha. Mchana kutwa. I didn't know that. Is it the same as saying siku mzima, usiku mzima?
Yes. So, okay. So I'll start explaining from the top. Don't worry about that. Yes. So everybody knows sa. It's an hour. Like sa can mean the watch or clock. We already looked at this one last week. So it can mean the watch or the clock, but also sa in terms of when you're talking about time, it can mean 1 hour. Saa moja, masaa mawili. Yes. Then also you already know dakika, minutes. So dakika. Then we have sangapi already, you know that what time is it? Then how to answer. Then also you can say, like for example, nusu. Nusu, like my class starts at saa moja na nusu, half past. Then we also have robo. Robo means like quarter. So for example, somebody asks you, what time should we meet? You can say, tutakutana saa tano na robo. So we meet quarter past. Or you can say, tutakutana saa sita kasorobo. Okay, so I'll add this word. Kasorobo means like quarter to. Kasoro. Kasoro means like lacking. Kasorobo. Kasorobo. So kasorobo means quarter. Okay, quarter to in the chat. So kasorobo. So kasoro means like, for example, nina kasoro. Kasoro means like when you have a deviation or you are like adika. Yes, adi. What do we write adika? Oh my God, I'm forgetting. Okay. I'm forgetting how to write English. Adicap. Yes. Anyways, so adicap, like when it's adicap or it has like you know, a defect. It's defected. Something is defected. You can say kasoro. So you can say tuseme like meza ina kasoro. This table has a defect. Mguu una kasoro. This leg has a defect. Kasoro. So anyways, so when you say kasorobo in time, it means that that 1 hour it's tracking 15 minutes. But also you can say like if somebody once it's like half past, if somebody asks you what time is it, you can tell them saa tano kasoro ishirini. Okay, so which means that 1 hour still lacks 20 minutes to be full hour. Kasoro. It has a defect. It's not a full hour yet. Yes. So kasorobo or for quarter, but also you can say kasoro ishirini, kasoro kumi, kasoro tano, you know, which means still 5 minutes to 20 minutes to, yeah. So you can use kasoro after. Yes. Tuko sawa. Then also we have muda. Muda means like time. So muda it can mean time like spent. So and also it can mean like time to go to the market. If for example, if I say muda wa kwenda sokoni, it's time to go to the market. Ni muda wa kwenda sokoni. It's time to go to the market. Okay. Muda wa kulala. It's time to sleep. Tuko sawa. Then alfajiri I already explained. Like for example, in the Bible, when Jesus died, those ladies, Mary, Martha, they woke up, the two Marys, they woke up very early, and Martha, they woke up very, very early to go and, you know, perfume Jesus, you know, like this, but they found Jesus as resurrected. Amefufuka. Yes, resurrection, fufuka. So, yes, I told you, you learn vocabularies from the Bible, trust me. Yes, fufuka. So now, in the Bible, in the scriptures, where it introduces the three ladies, it says, saa kumi na mbili alfajiri, you know, very early in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning. That phrase, it says that in Swahili. Yeah, so alfajiri means the dawn, the crack of dawn. Like before, just slightly before the sunrise, it's alfajiri. Like from 5 to 6-ish, it's alfajiri, like very early in the morning. Then we also have asubuhi, mchana, adhuhuri. Okay, so adhuhuri, for example, if you are in Kenya and you are watching like 4 o'clock news, tuseme matangazo ya saa 10, okay? So if you're watching the news, you see them saying like, sasa ni saa 10 adhuhuri. Adhuhuri means like late afternoon, because remember that mchana, the afternoon starts at 12, and now it's over, once it's like over 5 hours like this, time has passed, So you say adhuhuri. But by the time it gets to like 6, okay? So there's some stations which are showing like the news at 6. You can also say harasiri. So around 6 p.m., saa 12, 6 p.m., you can say harasiri, saa moja, harasiri, but also you can also say jioni, which means equivalent is evening, yes. Jioni or harasiri. So saa 12 harasiri, saa 11 harasiri, saa moja harasiri. Then around 4 in the evening, you can say saa 10 adhuhuri. Saa 9 bado ni adhuhuri, yes. Then we have usiku, okay? Yes, usiku, it's night. Everybody is good with that. Then we also have mchana kutwa. What is the meaning of kutwa? Anyone who has an idea about the meaning of kutwa?
Kutwa, kesho kutwa is the day after tomorrow.
Yes, yes, but I know if you use the same analogy, don't worry about that. It means the day after tomorrow. Don't worry. I'm asking the name specifically, that one word without putting any kutwa.
I don't know.
Okay, so for example, if you say kukuta, okay, so kukuta, okay. What if, for example, you say that yes, kukuta. Kukuta means like to be found. Like, for example, if you found like, you walked into a house, okay? And you found that apparently your daughter decided to cook dinner for you, right? So how would you explain the situation? You're trying to explain to us or to maybe your husband, and you say that you found your daughter cooking, maybe like cooking something, maybe after she came back and she's cooking ugali for you, and you are like, oh my God. So you're trying to explain the whole situation, but in Swahili you can say, nimemkuta, maybe nimemkuta msichana wetu. I found our daughter wetu. Nimemkuta msichana wetu akipika ugali. I found our daughter cooking ugali. So found, like when you find something, okay? So using the same analogy of being found, and you say mchana kutwa, it means that when like the day has been found by the night. Okay? Yes, the day has been found by the night, but meaning like the whole day, you have been toiling, like the whole day. Like, for example, don't worry, today I'll use a lot of references in the Bible. Yes. So in the Bible, I don't remember the exact verse, but it says that in Psalms, okay? So like, for example, I don't remember which Psalm it is. They usually, I think Jed can help me. In our church, I usually see they read it to mothers, especially if you're giving Thanksgiving or you're like the mother after they give birth and they are charging in the kid, they are read verse. And they say that, for example, how do I say? Like, even if you try to protect something, the watchmen, they do that in vain, like the all night and the all day. There's nothing they can do. Only God can allow that. I'm just paraphrasing. But in that Psalms, I'll find the exact Psalms. I don't remember the number of the Psalms. But now, if you read that verse specifically, they say like, mchana kutwa usiku kucha. Yes, like that specific verse. I'll find it. So which means like mchana, the day has been found, like the old day. The day has been found by the night. And then when you say kucha, kucha, it's the action of, getting like daylight, okay? So for example, if you say like, for example, it's day, like it's already like in the dawn, like it has, the day is like now, it's already, the sun is out, you can say kumekucha, in Swahili, kumekucha. It means it's daylight now. Yes, it's during the day. So for example, somebody was pestering you, your daughter, to take you for some, to take them for some shopping, and they were pestering you at in the evening, and you tell them, yo, relax, I'll take you tomorrow. Then they come back to you in the morning, you have barely gotten yourself a cup of coffee, like 7:30, and they're like, yo, man, yesterday you promised me to take me to the market, and you are like, kumekucha, it's daylight. Apparently, my mom would say that. Yes, so yes, so kumekucha, it means like it's already daylight. So when we say usiku kucha, nobody likes the night. So it's literally saying, please, 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 the night, go away. I want the daylight, usiku kucha, please, I want the daylight. Let there be light. Yes. Yes, in Genesis 1, 2, let there be light and there was light. Please go and read the Bible. Then we have machweo. Yes, machweo. Yes?
Nini mapambazuko?
Yes, mapambazuko. Kupambazuka, it means like, actually, yes, pambazuka, it can mean, but pambazuka, yes, it can be for like down, like at fajiri, kumepambazuka. But also pambazuka, you can use it like, for example, if there was like a lot of rain and it was very cloudy, then all of a sudden everything becomes good and there's like the sun is out, like this, it has stopped raining, the weather is good again. So you can say kumepambazuka. So even during the day, like you can say kumepambazuka, which means like the air has cleared or anything has cleared. Yes, yes. So pambazuka can be used in analogy of saying that is like the night is over, it's during the day, but also during the day, if it was raining, the place was cloudy, all sorts of these things you can say. Kumepambazuka. Yes, the air has cleared. The darkness has cleared. So pambazuka means like something has cleared, specifically maybe rain or darkness or something. Pambazuka, yes. Yes, so and also, yes, and also like, for example, for you, you can also say like when somebody gives their life to Christ, you can also say their life has gotten some light. So which means also you can say, uhai wako maisha yako yamepambazuka. You have gotten some light. Yes, pambazuka. Yes. Yes.
Pambazuka.
Yes, pambazuka. So,
Asante.
yes. So, okay. So we look at this one. So this is like sentences that I made using the same words, the time and everything. So we use the same. So everybody can read the three sentences. These ones are not very big. But you have the translation. If you find a new word, just don't hesitate to ask the word. Yes. So who will start? Sijui nani ataanza? Rosie, utaanza?
Ndio. Namba moja, leo ni Jumatatu. Ninaendelea?
Yes, you read 3 sentences, yes.
Saa ngapi sasa? Nimeamka saa 10 asubuhi.
Yes, and also, okay, so on that, thank you, Rosie. And also on that, I know that my translation, I literally translated the Swahili, okay? So like, for example, I woke up at 10 in the morning, it may not make sense. I know in English 10 will mean like a different time, okay? So like this, but it's like the translation to show you. It means like if I was translate like it's like in the correct translation, it will mean like 4 in the morning. But I just translated so that it makes sense a little bit, like in Swahili, like the direct translation, you know? Yes, yes. So if you see that, that is just the direct translation. So that you understand, you know, most of the time people they get confused, but I translated like this so that you get to understand, you mean morning. That's why if I translate this, it won't make sense in English if somebody does not know, you know, Swahili. It may not make sense, so that at least you can get hang of it. So you know, saa 2:30 asubuhi nitakuwa kazini. So I do that in the morning. So to that in the morning, you may think it's like, somebody may think like it's like midnight, past midnight. No, literally it's 8:30 in the morning, you know, 8:30. Tuko sawa? Then we also have the other one, tutakutana saa 3 jioni. So we are meeting at 3 in the evening. Okay. Then the other one, safari yangu itaanza saa 6 mchana. My journey will start at 12 in the afternoon. I know it's 6, but think about it's the 6th hour after daylight. Yes, from the morning. I said African time, we count from like dawn to dusk. So 6th hour after daylight. So 6 in the morning, the afternoon. Yes. Okay, so Eduardo.
Ndio, namba gani?
You can do it for me like two sentences.
Sawa,
And
okay.
Jen can finish the
Namba
rest.
7.
Yes.
Ni dakika 10 tu zimebaki kabla ya saa 9 alasiri. 8, nitapumzika kwa muda wa saa 1.
Jen, malizia.
9, treni itawasili saa 8 usiku. 10, kipindi chetu cha mazoezi kitaanza saa 11 asubuhi.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm not even bad. I remember back in the day when I was in the basketball camp, there's a time we always did this basketball camps in high school. And we were usually walking up, you know, it was a boot camp, kind of paramilitary boot camp. You go there camping for like 3 weeks and you have to wake up at 4 in the morning. So, saa 10 asubuhi. I hated that. I'm not never, nunca, like a morning person. So, mazoezi, unaanzia saa 11 asubuhi. Sipendi hiyo. I don't like it either. So anyways, hiyo inamaanisha tunamalizia darasa letu. So we are coming to the end of our class. So does anyone have any question about the class or anything?
Ndio.
Yes.
To arrive. Kuwasili? I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes, kuwasili.
Fikiri, fika, kufika, I knew, but not that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kufika, kufika, I would say kufika. Kufika, it's like to get somewhere, okay? So like a phrase of kufika, it's to get somewhere, right? So you can say, nimefika, tuseme, like if somebody asks you, yo, like for example, I decide to come and visit you in Paris, okay? So you meet me in Paris, and I'm taking like a connecting flight, right? Then you are like, yo, dude, you said you'll be here like 1 hour ago. Then I'm like, hey, sorry. Maybe they took me, like they gave me a connecting flight. I'm connecting through Cairo, you know? And maybe I even tell you in Swahili, I can say, nimefikia Cairo. I'm up to, you know, Cairo. Lakini, nitawasili. Yes, nitawasili. Paris, baada ya masaa mawili. Arrive. You
It's
know,
more like
I
reach.
arrive.
Kufika is to reach.
Yes, like to show the point where you have gotten. Like for example, even at work, like for example, if you are talking like the context of somebody like your boss, like is asking you, yo, that project that we are working on, where are you at? So somebody will ask you, umefika wapi kwa ile kazi yetu? So where have you reached at? In that, yes, fika wapi. But when you say kuwasili, specifically is like for arrivals in terms of travel. So for example, if you like arrive in Nairobi, I can say nimewasili Nairobi saa 9 mchana, you know, or adhuhuri, you know, like this. So you can say I arrived at in Nairobi at 3 p.m. So wasili specifically for traveling, arrivals. But if you use fika, fika can be used in different sorts of contexts. Yes,
Okay.
even in travel, to show something where like the progress of something. Yes, progress of something.
Elewa.
Yes.
Something.
Yes. So kuna swali lingine. Do we have any other question?
Hakuna.
Okay.
Kila kitu kiko sawa. Asante sana kwa darasa hili.
So pia mimi nitashukuru.
Tumefurahisha sana.
Mm.
Bila shaka,
Okay.
asante sana.
So nitasema asanteni sana. Okay, so nitasema asanteni sana kwa kuja. Natumai mmeweza kujifundisha mambo mengi. I know that Swahili, it's not very easy. Kiswahili si lugha rahisi sana. It's not a very easy language. Even myself, I always tell people huwa najipa changamoto. I'm always challenging myself. I talk the language, but sometimes you may find that I know something, but explaining that thing, it's always difficult. You know, I don't overthink that thing, but ikifika wakati wa kufundisha mtu hicho kitu, inabidi nimefikiria sana, ndio niweze kumwelewesha mtu in order to explain that thing to somebody. But I'll say, nashukuru sana. Natumai mtakuwa na wakati mwema, weekend njema, na tutaonana wiki ijayo. Yes.
Asante.
Wewe pia. Kwaherini.
Kwaheri.
Tutanana baadaye.
Alright.
Na